Live on the Muhls Sports Network, it's Muhlenberg Varsity Baseball and Softball. Brought to you by Birdie's Inn, 160 Old Friedensburg Road at 5 Points in Exeter, serving the best and biggest variety of burgers in Berks. Scott's Car Wash in Exeter, offering monthly car wash memberships to keep your car spotless. And Spenny's Steaks and Shakes on Route 61 in Muhlenberg. Order online at SpennySteaks.com.
Good evening. You are looking live under the lights here at Owls Field, West Lawn, Pennsylvania. The site for today's Berks County Classic baseball game between Berks One foes, Muhlenberg and Wilson. Welcome into the Muhls Sports Network booth, joined by producer Chris Zeiner. I'm Darren Zeiner. Let's get into it, shall we? Coach Brian Kopetsky brings the Muhls into tonight's game 8-3. In league play. That's second in Berks One, as you will hear, 9-7 overall. After a 9-4 loss to Governor Mifflin on April the 20th, the Muhls have won their last 3 league games, 5-1 against Reading, 9-0 against Conrad Weiser, 2-0 against Exeter. They come into tonight's game on the heels of an impressive 2-0 victory over the Exeter Eagles. The Muhls get one in the first, another in the fifth. For all the scoring, Cooper Burr went 3 for 4 with a run scored. Liam Vargas 2 for 3 to lead the Mule 8-hit attack. Cole Moody goes the distance. 7 innings, scattering 5 hits, 6 Ks with only 1 walk. We will go silent for the playing of our national anthem. So we talked about the win over Exeter. In the win against Conrad Weiser, the Mules get out to a quick start. They've put 5 on the board in the first inning. They don't look back. Mike Canfield goes 2 for 4 with a run scored, 2 RBI. Aiden Bonte goes 1 for 3, but impressively the 2 RBI. Cole Moody goes 2 for 4 with a run scored. Marvin Frias, Gavin Moody, and John Martin all with RBIs for the Mules. Cooper Burr in control. He goes 7 innings. He gives up only 2 hits en route to striking out 13. So the Mules come into this with a head of steam. The same can't be said about Wilson. They're led by head coach Bill Underwood. He's in his 4th season with Wilson. They are currently leading Berks One at 9-2. They are 13-5 overall. When I said they're headed in different directions, they come into tonight's game on the heels of 2 consecutive 5-inning mercy rule losses. The first to Governor Mifflin, that was a 12-1 defeat. And last night they lose to Reading 11-0 in 5. So in the course of their last 2 games, they've been outscored 23-1. So we'll see if they can try to get out of that funk this evening. In the game against Governor Mifflin, The Mustangs would get to starter Jack Gable for 10 hits and 10 runs in 3 1/3. Governor Mifflin starter R.J. Weaver holding Wilson to just 3 hits over 5 innings. For Wilson, senior Aiden Incledon, he leads them with a .483 batting average, 11 RBI. Freshman Patrick Langle follows him, .462, 4 doubles, a triples, 8 RBI. Junior Tim Langle, a .435 average, a team-high 22 RBI. Mentioning Jack Gable, he carries a hefty .389 average with 4 doubles and a home run. The starting pitcher for Wilson tonight, senior Ben Culp, he's got a .3349 average and a second-best team 21 RBI. Impressively, as a team, Wilson has a batting average of .349. So unlike the last 2 games, they typically will put the ball in play, and we'll see if they can turn it around tonight. On the mound, Ben Culp, 6-0 in 9 appearances, a 1.32 ERA. He struck out 65 over 37 innings, and impressively only 9 walks. So they'll discuss lineups, exchanging cards at home plate currently. Game time right now, 61 degrees. There's a chance of rain in the area, so hopefully that will hold off as long as it can, and we'll be able to get this started. As I mentioned, Ben Culp on the mound for Wilson. The defense, let's set that up behind him. Catching will be Gabe Spohn, left to right. On the infield, at third, Patrick Langle. At short, Jack Gable. At second, Ryan Marmalejos. And at first, Max Mayery. In the outfield, left to right, Nate Bodnar in left, Tim Langle in center. Aiden Incledon will be in right. The lineup for the Mules tonight, a little different. Leading off will be Cooper Burr. He'll be playing third base this evening. Marvin Frias will bat second. He's in center. And the surprise of the evening, pitching for the Mules tonight and batting third, Gavin Moody. So Ben Culp will finish up his warm-up pitches. Taking a look at the 7 flags in right center field, none of them are moving. So wind at this point is certainly not a factor. Cooper Burr will step in. As I mentioned, he's playing third base this evening. Cooper with a .351 average stepping in this evening. Culp will look into Spohn. He's got the sign. He's at the belt on the first pitch of the evening coming up. It's a curveball outside, ball 1. As I mentioned, 2 teams in opposite directions right now. The Mules playing good ball. We'll see what Wilson can do. This one in there for a called strike. It's 1-1. Partly cloudy skies as we start tonight's game. The pitch, this one in the dirt, but a swing and a miss. It's 1-2. A good off speed there from Culp. Fooled Cooper Burr. Culp takes a long look in. Burr tires of waiting and steps out. Again, credit to producer Chris for the center field shot that you see. Culp at the belt. Here's the windup. Inside. It'll even the count at 2. Catcher Gabe Spohn held that one a little bit, thinking he might have the call on the inside corner, didn't get it. And the count 2-2. Here's the windup. It's going to be a grounder up the middle. The shortstop has it. He'll field it, fire it over to first. So Jack Gable to Max Mayory for the first out of the inning. 6-3. It'll bring up the center fielder, Marvin Frias. Normally he in left. But with Gavin Moody pitching tonight, Coach Kopetsky moving things around a little bit. Frias had a .327 batting average. The lefty in the box, Culp at the belt. And Frias tires of waiting. Here's the pitch. This one fouled off to the left side. It'll fall harmlessly in foul territory. 0-1 your count. Culp, a long look into Spohn, and Frias tires of waiting yet again. Frias back in the box. And Spohn calls him off, goes through the signs again. The pitch. This is a grounder to the right side. Scooped up nicely by Marmolejos over to first. 4-3 on the putout. 2 outs in the inning for the Mules. It'll bring up the pitcher, number 2, Gavin Moody. Frias giving some words of advice to Gavin as he steps in. Here's the pitch. Curveball in there for a strike, 0-1. Gavin 7 doubles on the year. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 your count. Culp at the belt. Here's the kick. This is going to be a shot out to short left center. It's going to fall in there for a base hit. And Gavin Moody is a 2-out base runner. A good job of protecting the plate with an 0-2 count. Able to punch that one into short left center field for the base hit. That'll bring up his brother, the first baseman, number 13, Cole Moody. Cole, a team leading 22 RBI. Here's the pitch. Curveball in there for a called strike. 0-1. Goal in the box. A glance over at one. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a grounder, just foul down the left field line. 0-2 your count. 2 outs. We're in the top of the first. Gavin Moody on first. Cole Moody at the plate. Culp takes a look at Spohn as he runs through the signs. He's got it. He'll glance over at Gavin at 1, and Cole steps out. Culp has the sign. He'll check Gavin over at 1. He's back. Here's the pitch. There goes Gavin. Gabe Spohn couldn't quite get it out of his glove right away. And Gavin Moody has the stolen base. His 5th on the year. He's in scoring position with a 1-2 count to Cole Moody. Culp will glance back at 2. Here's the pitch. This one fought off to the right side. Racing, making a great catch, the right fielder, Aiden Inkledon. He went a long way for that one, slid and makes a great sliding catch. Otherwise, if that one drops, the Mules have their first run. So a great play ends the Mule first. We've played a half inning. It's scoreless. We'll be right back. It's the Mule Sports Network.
Craving something seriously good? At Spenny's Steaks and Shakes, every bite is made with love. Start with pizza. Sauce on top, cheese on bottom, baked to golden perfection. It's a whole Philly experience in every slice. If pizza's not your thing, there's cheesesteaks, hoagies, and Hershey's ice cream to top it all off. Family owned, Philadelphia proud. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7. Order online at SpennySteaks.com or call 484-277-2933. Mention this ad and get a free fountain soda.
So Gavin Moody, the senior, will take the mound this evening. The defense behind him, his battery mate first off, will be the senior Carlos Castillo. Left to right on the infield, senior Cooper Burr, junior Liam Vargas, senior Aiden Bonte, and senior Cole Moody at first. Bonte at second. In the outfield, sophomore Mike Canfield will be playing left field, junior Marvin Frias in center, and freshman Carter Burr in right. For Wilson, Jack Gable will lead it off for them. So Gavin Moody finishes up his warm-up pitches. Jack Gable will step in. He with a .389 average. So the Mules get a single from Gavin Moody. Can't do anything with that. And we go to the bottom of the first. A 14-pitch first inning for Ben Culp. Gavin has completed his warm-up throws. Castillo with the throw down to 2-1 final mound gathering. Mules break the huddle. One last discussion between Carlos Castillo and Gavin Moody. Gable in the box. Gavin toes the rubber, looks in for the sign. He's got it. He's at the belt, the pitch. This one inside, ball one. The pitch. This one fouled off to the right side. It'll go out of play, even the count at 1. Give credit to the field crew here at Owls Field, as the game earlier between Ole and Brandywine, one that Ole took 9-6. This one up high, it's a ball. It'll get by Castillo. The field in great condition for tonight's Berks Baseball Classic games. Gavin has the sign, the pitch. And he's going to hit him with the pitch. So Jack Gable, Moody came inside and tight on the last pitch. He hits him with that one. So he'll try to collect himself. Jack Gable, a leadoff base runner for Wilson. This is a running team. They've got 90 stolen bases on the year. Gable has 20 of them. First pitch in there for a ball. In will step the right fielder, Aiden Enkledon. Enkledon with a .483 average. Here's the pitch. Turns to bunt, will pull it back. It's ball 2. Gavin will toe the rubber, glance over at Gable at 1. A second glance. He'll toe the rubber. Enkledon turns to bunt. This one's going to be a curveball, and in the outside corner, it's strike 1. 2-1 your count. Gavin looks over at 1. Enkledon turns. He'll bunt to the right side. Gavin Moody on it. He'll toss it over to Cole for the sacrifice. So 1-3. But the sacrifice is good. It'll move Gable to 2, and there's 1 out here in the bottom of the first. It'll bring up the third baseman, Patrick Lengel. The freshman, a healthy .462 batting average. Give credit to Wilson up and down this line, healthy batting averages. Gavin will look in for the sign as Gable takes his lead off of 2. He'll glance back, and they'll chase him back to 2. No throw. Gavin toes the rubber again. He's at the belt. He'll look back at Gable at 2. Here's the pitch. High and outside, it's ball 1. Lengel some power. He's got 4 doubles and a triple. Here's the pitch. This is a curveball well inside. It's going to hit short. It'll get by Castillo. So the wild pitch will take Gable over to 3. 2-0 your count. Gavin Moody struggling with control early. Moody's at the belt. The pitch. And this is outside, 3-0. Jack Gable 90 feet away. From the Bulldogs' first run. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. 3-1 your count. Here's the pitch. This one fouled straight back. Take the count full. Good job, Gavin Moody, battling back in this at-bat. A 3-0 count, and he brings it to 3-2. He's at the belt. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 4. Wilson has runners at the corners. It'll bring up the senior Ben Culp. Culp with a .349 average, a second best 21 RBI on the team. Carlos Castillo goes through the signs for the infield. We'll see if they let Patrick Lengel run. Here's Gavin's pitch. It's up high, and there goes Patrick Lengel. He'll get the stolen base. A throw down there is late. That was more so to watch Gable on 3. So second and third for the Bulldogs. 1-0 your count to the pitcher Culp. Here's the pitch. Off speed, it's up high, it's 2-0. Gavin will toe the rubber, give a nod to Castillo, and here's the pitch. This one down low, and it's 3-0. Second straight batter with a 3-0 count. A deep breath from Gavin, and the pitch. This is down low, it's ball 4. Second walk issued of the inning. It'll bring up the center fielder, Tim Lengel. Lengel with a .435 average and a team-high 22 RBI. So the lefty will step in with the bases loaded here in the bottom of the first, but not before Coach Kopetsky will take a mound visit. Try to settle down Gavin. So they'll have that discussion. He'll ask Gavin how he's doing. Calm him down a little bit, have him focus on that strike zone and see if he can't get the Mules out of this inning unscathed. Weather holding out thus far. Umpire having a discussion with Wilson head coach. These two teams played back on April the 10th. It was a Friday. Wilson took that one 13-1 in 5 innings. Ben Culp was on the mound that day, and he was the story for Wilson, holding the Mules to 1 run on 3 hits with 12 strikeouts. We'll talk more about that in a moment. Now Gavin towing the rubber. In steps Tim Lingle. First pitch is in there for a called strike. 0-1. Gavin working a little quicker now. This one high and outside. It's 1-1. Fans sitting in the bleachers, up on chairs on the hill, and it's 2-1. Feels a little bit like Coca-Cola Park in the Lehigh Valley, for those wondering. Here's the pitch. This is in there for a called strike. 2-2 your count. He's at the belt, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. A big strikeout for the Mules. That's the second out of the inning. It'll bring up the designated hitter, number 7, Matt Muhls. Muhls a .366 average. The junior with 17 RBIs. Here's the pitch. This one is going to get by Castillo. A run will score. This is going to be a pass ball on Castillo. It went off his glove, off his catcher's mitt, allowing Lingle to get to 3. Culp now at 2. And the Mustangs have the early 1-0 lead. So Gable scores without a hit. The 1-0 count to Muhls. This one fouled straight back. It'll even the count at 1. Gable got on a hit by pitch. Took second on a wild pitch. This one will bounce up there. Good job by Castillo that time. 2-1 your count. Ultimately, the walk takes him to third, and he comes home on the pass ball. 1-0 your count. Excuse me, 2-1 your count. Here's a grounder up the middle. Nice play by Bonte. He'll fire over to 1 for the final out of the inning. So the Mules are able to keep Wilson at bay, only giving up 1. We've played 1 full. It's the Bulldogs 1, the Mules nothing. It's the Mule Sports Network.
Why pay for a car wash every time when you can wash every day for one low price? Scott's Car Wash on Perkiomen Avenue in Exeter has monthly membership packages that give you unlimited washes for one low price. Choose the Clean Monthly Club for just $30 a month, keeping your car spotless all month long. Or step up to the Protect Monthly Club for $40 and add a ceramic coating for the ultimate protection. Wash as often as you want, same low monthly rate. And while you're in, ask about Scott's full-service express oil changes. Everything your engine needs in one convenient stop. That's Scott's Car Wash in Exeter, 5700 Perkiomen Avenue. Call 610-582-8122 or visit scottsofpa.com.
We are back at West Lawn. Ben Culp warms up for his second inning of work. Gavin Moody does a nice job getting the Mules out of the inning, only giving up the one run. He ends up striking out Tim Langle, and he gets Matt Malice to ground out to second. So for Wilson, it's the first run they've scored in 11 innings. And we'll see if the Mules can break through.
Now batting for the Mules, number 20, Liam Vargas.
Liam Vargas in the 13-1 loss to Wilson earlier this year. He scored the only run in that game after being put on base by a hit by pitch. This is outside. He'll offer at it, but he can't hold back strike one. So Liam Vargas, the 5-hitter, steps in now. Mike Canfield, the left fielder, and then the designated hitter, John Martin. 5-6-7 for the Mules in this inning. Culp's pitch. This is high and tight. It's going to knock down Vargas. 1-1 your count. It was off speed. Here's the pitch. This will bounce up there. It's a ball. 2-1 your count. Vargas, a good job leaving that one alone. He chased the first one that was in the dirt. 2-1 your count. To the shortstop, Liam Vargas. Here's the pitch. This one well outside with the fastball. It's 3-1. Culp moving quickly. He's at the belt. This one will bounce up there. It's ball 4. So Liam Vargas, a leadoff base runner. We'll see if Liam runs. He's got 9 stolen bases this year.
Now batting for the Mules, number 10, Mike.
So Mike Canfield, the left fielder, will step in. Canfield 5 RBI on the year. They'll try to pick off Vargas, but he's back. Culp will take a glance over there. Vargas has a healthy lead. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Culp decides to try to pick off Vargas. He's back. Talked about that prior Wilson victory. Cole Moody had a first inning RBI single for Muhlenberg. That brought in Liam Vargas, but it would be the only run they would score all game. Here's Culp's pitch. Turning to bunt and a snap throw. So he pulls the bunt back. It's a ball, and Vargas is back. Muhls used 5 pitchers in that first game, 9 walks, attributing to the lopsided victory. Culp will take a glance over at one, and he'll go that way, but Vargas is back. Vargas has certainly the attention of Ben Culp. 1-1 your count to Canfield. The pitch tries to bunt, but it's going to go out of play over our heads, and it'll be 1-2. Coach Kopetsky's sending the signs down to Vargas. They'll throw it over there again, and he's back. Talking to Coach Kopetsky before the game, asked him if he still had butterflies before any of these games. He said not so much butterflies anymore. He just gets more excited as the season goes along and you get into playoffs. This will bounce up there. 2-2 your count. Culp will take a look at Spohn. He's got the sign. He'll glance over at one. A long pause, and here's the pitch. There goes Vargas. It's a swing and a miss. Vargas ahead of the tag. The ball will get away, but not far enough. Steal number 10 for Vargas on the year.
Now batting for the Muhls, number 7.
The swing and a miss is a strikeout for Canfield, so that's going to be out number 1 of the inning. It'll bring up the designated hitter, John Martin. Martin with a .297 average. Culp a long look at Spohn. He'll glance back at Vargas at 2. A second glance. Here's the pitch. This will be on the outside corner with a fastball, strike 1. He'll glance back at Vargas and the pitch. It's a curveball outside, swing and a miss, 0-2. A good curveball there from Culp. Martin can't come up with it, and he's quickly in an 0-2 hole. 1 out here in the top of the second. Vargas on 2. 0-2 the count to John Martin. Culp will chase Vargas back to 2. A perfect shot watching this from center field. Culp will step off. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It'll be the second strikeout of the inning for Culp. It'll bring up the 8-hitter, second baseman Aiden Bonte.
Now batting for the Muhls, number 8, Aiden Bonte.
Culp came into this game 65 strikeouts in 37 innings. Add 2 to it thus far. Culp glances into the dugout, steps off. Spohn will go through the signs again, and Bonte will step in. Culp will take a look at Vargas at 2. Another long look at him, And here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 0-1 to Bonte. He's at the belt. He'll look back at Vargas again. And the pitch. This will be off speed in there for a called strike. And Bonte in the hole, 0-2. Spone will go through the signs, and Culp will step off, asking him to do it again. Bonte back in the box. Vargas with the lead at 2. He'll get a long glance from Culp. The pitch. This is a grounder foul weakly to the left side. So it'll stay 0-2. Culp stares in at Spone. Spone running through the signs. He'll glance back at 2. Vargas dancing. The pitch. This one fouled off to the right side. 0-2. Good job by Bonte staying alive. The Mules looking to tie it. Wilson gets one in the bottom of the first. It's 1-0 Bulldogs. Wrong school. Here's Culp's pitch. And he'll step off and chase Vargas back. Here's the pitch. Fastball, he'll blow it by Bonte. He'll assert himself by striking out the side. We've played 1.5 here at West Lawn. It's 1-0 Bulldogs. Hey, friends, guess what? It's Friday night. You're getting hungry. You're listening to baseball. You're wondering, geez, what am I going to potentially do? Well, guess what? You can actually watch the game on your phone, and you can head on over to Birdies. As you know, over 180 years ago, Birdies Inn got its start. They've been quenching the thirst and filling the bellies of Berks County, named Best Bar Food in Berks by Berks County Living Magazine. Come taste the best burgers in Berks, house smoked kielbasa and wings every single night. Don't forget the late night menu. That's what I was talking about. Friday night, Saturday night. Saturday? How many syllables are there in Saturday? Apparently like 4 according to me. Friday and Saturday nights, 9 to 11. Get over there. The late night menu, great food, great drinks. The atmosphere, second to none. The staff is incredible. Get over to Birdies in 160 Old Friedensburg Road in Exeter Township. Have fun. Be kind. So the Mules will switch it up here in the second inning. It's going to be Marvin Frias. The lefty will take the mound.
Marvin Frias. Now playing center field for the Mules, number 2, Gavin Moody.
Gavin Moody then will go back out to center field. So a 27-pitch first inning for Gavin Moody will give way to Marvin Frias. Ben Culp with an 18-pitch second inning. Marvin Frias taking his final warm-up throws. And he will face the 7, 8, 9 hitters for Wilson. It'll be the catcher, Gabe Spohn, the second baseman, Ryan Marmolejos, and the left fielder, Nate Bodner. Wilson having senior night this evening. Also recognizing the Muhlenberg seniors along the way. Always a class act. Frias will look into Castillo. He'll get the sign. And the lefty's offering. It'll be a curveball on the outside corner. It's strike one. Coach Kopetsky getting creative on the mound this evening. Here's the pitch. This one off the plate, 1-1 your count. Frias wants Castillo to run through the signs again. He's got it, nods his head, he's at the belt. The pitch. Curveball inside, 2-1 your count. Frias's pitch. Down low, 3-1 your count. Frias at the belt. The pitch. Outside, it's ball 4. So Gabe Spohn, a leadoff base runner. There will be a courtesy runner for him. We'll get that for you shortly. If I heard it correctly, it's going to be Alex France. Frias looks in, he'll glance over at one. The pitch. This is going to be a bunt to the right side. Frias able to get it over to one for the out. Good job by Frias getting off and a quick shuffle to first. Marmolejos tries sliding ahead of the tag. But 1-3, the sacrifice is good.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 2, Nate Bodner.
One out here in the Bulldogs' second. The 9-hitter Nate Bodner will step in. First pitch up high, ball. Bodner, limited plate appearances thus far, has scored 5 runs. Frias will take a look back at 2. That's France. The offering is low. Frias will look back again. Here's the pitch. This is down low, and it's 3-0. Frias has the sign, the pitch. This one will bounce up there. It's ball 4. So 2 walks in the inning. The Bulldogs have runners at 1 and 2. They'll go to the top of the order. The shortstop, Jack Gable, he was hit by a pitch. Came around to score without a hit for the lone Bulldog run to now. We're in the bottom of the second, 1-0 Wilson. Runners at first and second, nobody out. 1 out, excuse me. Here's the pitch. This one will bounce up there. Gable's going to try to go. It's a perfect throw, and he's out. Carlos Castillo blocked it. The throw down to 3 was ahead of the tag. And he's out. The umpire giving an explanation. But a perfect throw from Castillo as France tried to get to 3 on the pass ball, and he's thrown out for the second out of the inning. 1-0 your count to Gable. So a big play there by Castillo. And we've got 2 out. Here's the pitch. It's fouled at the plate. 1-1 your count. I'll tell you what, Carlos Castillo needed a perfect throw in order to get France. And that's exactly what he did. Frias will take a look back at 2. And here's the pitch. This is a fly ball to left field. Coming in on it, but then taking a few steps back is Mike Canfield. He'll pull it in, and that will take care of Wilson here in the second. We've played 2 full. 1-0 Wilson. We'll be right back. It's the Mule Sports Network.
Why pay for a car wash every time when you can wash every day for one low price? Scott's Car Wash on Perkiomen Avenue in Exeter has monthly membership packages that give you unlimited washes for one low price. Choose the Clean Monthly Club for just $30 a month, keeping your car spotless all month long. Or step up to the Protect Monthly Club for $40 and add a ceramic coating for the ultimate protection. Wash as often as you want, same low monthly rate. And while you're in, ask about Scott's full-service express oil changes. Everything your engine needs in one convenient stop. That's Scott's Car Wash in Exeter, 5700 Perkiomen Avenue. Call 610-582-8122 or visit scottsofpa.com.
Wilson coach is giving the home plate umpire an earful. I suppose on the throw out at 3. Not sure why, though, because from my angle, he was dead to rights. So Ben Culp returns for his 3rd inning of work. He had a strong 2nd inning after giving up a leadoff walk to Liam Vargas. He comes back to strike out the side. And for Muhlenberg, it'll be the 9-1-2 hitters. Freshman Carter Burr will get things started. The wind's starting to pick up. I'll say heading straight to the outfield, more or less to right field. We are under a rain watch here. But we move to the top of the 3rd. Carter Burr will step in. Culp at the belt, and his pitch. Outside, ball 1. Culp with a 14-pitch 1st inning, an 18-pitch 2nd. Here's the pitch. This will be a fastball in the inside corner. It's 1-1. Culp's windup. Off speed, in there for a called strike, 1-2. Mules looking to break through. Currently down 1-0. We're in the top of the third. Culp's pitch. It's a fastball, fouled off to the right side. It'll stay 1-2. Culp toes the rubber, gets the sign from Spohn. He's at the belt. Here's the pitch. It's a curveball outside. 2-2 your count. We'll be seeing a lot of Carter Burr over these next years as he's just a freshman. The pitch. This is going to be on the outside corner. Carter Burr caught looking. That's 4 straight Ks for Culp. 1 down here in the Mule third. It'll bring up the top of the order. It'll be the third baseman, Cooper Burr. He grounded out to short his first time up. This one down low, ball 1. If the Mules pull this one out, they will be tied with Wilson at the top of Berks 1. The pitch. This in there for a called strike. 1-1 your count. This one a grounder that's going to get through on the right side. So Cooper Burr is a 1-out base runner. Good job of staying with the pitch, punching it to right field. And the Mules have a 1-out base runner.
Now batting for the Muhls, number 6, Marvin Frias.
So Frias will step in. He grounded out to second. His first at-bat. Frias with some speed. Lengel playing up at third, looking for the bunt. Here's Culp's pitch. He'll turn to bunt, pull it back, and it's ball 1. Frias back in. Culp at the belt. The pitch. He'll turn to bunt again, pull it back, and it's ball 2. So Frias ahead in the count. 2-0. Cooper Burr on first. Here's Culp's pitch. He'll turn to bunt again. It's ball 3. 3-0 your count. You have to figure Frias is going to be looking at this one. Culp will glance over at Burr at 1. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. 3-1 your count. Cooper Burr 4 stolen bases on the year. And Culp will step off. Earlier, Wilson's dugout was chirping. Now Muhlenberg's is. Here's the pitch. This one fouled straight back. It'll take the count full. Frias will step in. Culp will take a look at Spohn, nod with the sign, take a glance at Burr at 1. Burr with the lead. And they'll check him, and he's back. Culp will glance over there right away. And Frias calls for time. Culp at the belt. Here's the pitch. This one's popped up to the left side. Left fielder Bodner is under it. He'll make the grab. Burr will retreat to first. And that'll be the second out of the Mule third. So we'll go to the third batter, Gavin Moody, who has moved out to center field. Single to left, stole a base his first time up. Mules looking to get on the board, 1-0. We're in the top of the third. Here's the pitch. This one will hit him. So Gavin Moody will take one. Burr will head down to 2. The first off-speed pitch of the at-bat by Culp. He hits Gavin Moody. So up will come Cole Moody. He flew out to right on a nice play by Aiden Inkledon to end the first. Culp stares in. He's at the belt. The pitch. This will be off speed. In there for a strike. Cole nods his head in approval. Culp has the sign. Spone running through him again. And Cole Moody tires are waiting, but he stays in the box. Swing and a miss. They're going to snap throw down to 1, and they're going to call him out. So they're going to catch Gavin Moody. The first base coach doesn't believe that he's out, thinking he's under the tag. But that's not going to change anything. Coach Kopetsky is not happy about the call. And that'll take care of the Mules here in the third. We've played 2.5. It's 1-0 Wilson. We'll be right back. It's the Mule Sports Network.
Craving something seriously good? At Spenny's Steaks and Shakes, every bite is made with love. Start with pizza, sauce on top, cheese on bottom, baked to golden perfection. It's a whole Philly experience in every slice. If pizza's not your thing, there's cheesesteaks, hoagies, and Hershey's ice cream to top it all off. Family owned, Philadelphia proud. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7. Order online at SpennySteaks.com or call 484-277-2933. Mention this ad and get a free fountain soda.
We are back. I will say that's a tough call for the umpire to make in that situation because he's situated more towards second base on the infield. So he doesn't really have a good look at what's going in to the bag. Needless to say, that takes care of the Mules in the third. Marvin Frias will return to the mound for his second inning of work. He'll face the 2-3-4 hitters. It'll be Aiden Inkledon. He's sacrificed his first time up. And now it's Wilson's turn to chatter. Here's Frias' pitch. This one popped to the right side, but it's going to be in play. Cole Moody back, and he makes the grab in foul territory. Nice play by Cole Moody for the first out of the inning. That's how you help out your pitcher.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 1, Patrick Langle.
Probably about 10 steps in foul territory. But Cole ranges from his first base position to make the play, and there's one down. It'll bring up the third baseman, Patrick Langle. He walked his first time up. Here's the pitch. On the inside corner, strike one. There's Frias's pitch. This one will bounce up there, 1-1. We apparently have some furry friends near us here. Frias has the sign. He's at the belt. Popped up. Shortstop Liam Vargas at the outfield cutout. He'll make the grab. And quickly there's 2 outs here in the Wilson third. It'll bring up the pitcher, Ben Culp. He walked his last time up. Frias will toe the rubber. Castillo will give him the sign. The pitch. Down low, ball 1. So far, an efficient inning for Marvin Frias. He's only thrown 5 pitches. Here's the pitch. Curveball in there for a strike. 1-1 your count. Frias has the sign and the pitch. It's just outside. 2-1 your count. Trying to paint the outside corner with the curveball. Couldn't quite do it there. And the pitch. This one down low. It'll take the count to 3-1. So Frias will toe the rubber, take a look into Castillo, get the sign. Here's the stretch. This is outside, ball 4. Ben Culp has his second walk of the game. It'll bring up the 5-hitter, Tim Langle. He struck out his last time up. So we've got a courtesy runner for Wilson. Take a look. I think it was number 9, so it's going to be Landon Kostelak. Here's Frias's pitch. It's going to be a balk. So the umpire is sending the runner back to 1. So apparently the batter made a gesture to step out. And as Frias was going to pitch, they wanted a balk call from Wilson, but they're going to say the batter caused a delay of some type, which is why they're not calling the balk, and they sent the runner back to 1. as I heard the umpires say deception. So here's the first pitch to Langle. This one down low. Castillo able to pull it in, but Kostelak with the stolen base. The pitch was low. Castillo couldn't handle it initially. Once he did, fired it down to 2, but by then it was too late. So 1-0 your count to Tim Langle. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. And this, they're going to say hit him. And he'll take 1. So after 2 quick outs, a walk and a hit by pitch gives the Bulldogs runners on first and second. It'll bring up the 6 hitter, the designated hitter, Matt Muhls, grounded out to second his first time up. Here's the pitch. This is a grounder short. Liam Vargas will get it over to 2 to Aiden Bonte. 6-4 on the putout, and it'll take care of Wilson here in the third. We've played 3 full. It's 1-0 Wilson. You're getting hungry, aren't you? I can tell. Right, CZ? You're getting hungry? It's a little later in the day. You're looking for wings. You're looking for mozzarella sticks. You're looking for those appetizers. A good burger. A good burger. Funny that you should say that. CZ, did you know for over 180 years, Birdie's Inn has been quenching the thirst and filling the bellies of Berks County? Named Best Bar Food in Berks by Berks County Living Magazine. There's something to be said for that. Okay, we're not just talking about some schlep magazine. Okay, this is Berks County Living Magazine. Come taste the best burgers in Berks. House smoked kielbasa. Have you ever tried kielbasa, CZ? It is good. Smokehouse kielbasa, you got to try it. We'll head over there and you definitely try that. And, of course, you can't forget the wings every single night. Don't forget that late night menu, Friday and Saturday nights. You know what happens. You're at home, the hunger pangs, you're like, geez, should I go here? Should I go there? No, the food's garbage. You want to go to Birdie's. That's Birdie's Inn, 160 Old Friedensburg Road in Exeter Township. Have fun. Be kind. So we've played 3 full. Ben Culp will return for his 4th inning of work. His first inning, he threw 14 pitches. His second inning, 18. His third inning, 18. He's now at the 50 mark. Frias just had a 12-pitch inning. He's at 25. The first pitch here from Culp is a ball. For Muhlenberg, it's going to be the 4, 5, 6 hitters. The first baseman, Cole Moody, flew out to right. He was up when Gavin Moody was picked off first. Here's the pitch. This one fouled straight back. It'll even the count at 1. Here's the pitch. This one will bounce. 2-1 your count. Culp with the windup. Swing and a miss. It'll even the count at 2. Culp blowing the fastball by him. The moon in the distance. A pretty sight from here. Here's the pitch. This one fouled off to the left side. Look at Coach Kopetsky roaming to his right, making the play. Who says he can't play anymore? 2-2 your count. A solid shortstop back in his day. Here's Culp's pitch. Down low. Spohn tried to frame it, didn't get the call, and the count goes full. We're in the top of the fourth. It's Wilson 1, Muhlenberg 0, with a 3-2 count. This one fouled straight back to us. Good job by Cole Moody to stay alive. Here's the pitch. This one fouled off to the right side, lined off the wall in foul territory. I guess that's actually a fence over there. Still 3-2. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. Cole Moody does a great job. It's a 9-pitch at bat. And he draws the walk. Liam Vargas will step in. He walked his first time up, stole a base. Culp will take a glance over at Cole Moody. And the pitch. Well outside. A great job by Spohn to block that one. Want to know your count to Vargas. Give credit to Wilson catcher Gabe Spohn. He does a great job keeping that ball in front of him. Vargas will turn to bunt. This is right down the pike. Strike one. Patrick Lengel up at third, anticipating the bunt. Here's Culp's pitch. He'll glance over at Cole Moody. This one punched into right field. Aiden Inkledon there, but he misplays it. Cole Moody is going to get to 2. This is going to be an error 9. And the Mules are in business with runners at first and second with nobody out. Inkledon looked like he overran the ball, then tried to reach back for it. Couldn't make the play. So they're putting it up as a hit on the board for the Mules. I'll question it, but I'm not the official scorekeeper, so I can do what I want. Culp will take a look. Into step now, Mike Canfield. He struck out his first time up. He'll turn to bunt. He'll pull the bat back. Culp looked for the strike, but Canfield got the bat back in time, and it's 1-0. And we'll have a mound visit before we go any further. Coach Underwood will talk things over. As we wind up the 2026 season, Muhlenberg, 2 games remaining. They're both non-league. They'll play Emmaus. Will they play Emmaus? I don't know. I don't have my sheet, so I have to look. That doesn't seem right. I don't think Max Preps has this correct. That's going to be my official answer there. Yeah, I don't have the other page that I thought I did. Regardless, winding up the 2026 regular season. A huge game tonight, as I mentioned. They'll tie Wilson for the lead in Berks 1. Here's Canfield turning the bat. It's in there for a strike. Take the count to 1-1. Wilson has the first baseman charging with the second baseman covering one. Culp will look back at 2. Here's the pitch. He'll turn to bunt. He'll get it to the right side. It's a beautiful bunt. It'll get by the pitcher. Oh, they're going to call him out, but it looked like he was off the bag. This might be a discussion because it looked like the toss from the pitcher brought him off the bag. So the umpires will talk about it. Again, that umpire, they're going to call him out. But that umpire being over in the middle of the field, again, a potentially difficult call. But regardless, it was a great sacrifice from Canfield for the first out. Vargas moves to 2. Moody goes to 3. So second and third with 1 out. In will step the designated hitter, John Martin. He struck out his first time up. Here's Culp's pitch. This is going to be off speed outside, ball 1. The Mules looking to break through against Ben Culp. Interestingly enough, Wilson with the 1-0 lead, they don't have a hit registered. That was high and tight. It's ball 2. Culp has the sign, toes the rubber. The pitch. It's a fastball on the inside corner. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. This is a shot to right field. It's going to fall in front of the right fielder. 1 run is in. Here comes Vargas. He's ahead of the throw, and the Mules are up 2-1 on a 2-run single by John Martin. He went with the pitch, shot it into right field, and the Mules have the 2-1 lead. We go to the 8-hitter, the second baseman, Aiden Bonte. He's struck out his first time up, and there's life in the Mule dugout. This is on the inside corner, strike 1. John Martin coming through again with a huge 2-run single here in the 4th. Culp is going to check him over at 1. He's back. Culp is going to ask for another baseball after a long delay. Culp glancing over at one, the pitch. Curveball off the corner. 1-1 your count. Here's the pitch. It's going to be fouled back straight to us. 1-2 your count. There have been a couple foul balls that we're grateful that we have a fence in front of us. Looking down or away, we'd take one off the noggin. Here's Culp's pitch. It's outside, but he chases it. So it's a strikeout. Aiden Bonte, the second out. It'll bring up the 9-hitter, the right fielder Carter Burr. He struck out looking his first time up.
Number 24, Carter Burr.
This one popped up to the right side. We'll see if it's going to stay in play, and it doesn't. Enkelidon gave chase, but he ran out of real estate. Two-1 your score. We're in the top of the fourth. 2 out. Culp looks in. Carter Burr will bunt in front of Culp. He'll scoop it up, throw it over to 1. That'll take care of Muhlenberg here in the fourth, but not before they plate 2. They take a 2-1 lead. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Mule Sports Network.
Adding your own flavor to fashion comes with age.
Okay, Dad, look at you.
Yeah, welcome. Hi.
Forgetting how to add doesn't. Finding it difficult to work with numbers may be a sign of Alzheimer's.
Dad, are you okay?
An early diagnosis can help improve the quality of life for your loved one. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's. Some things come with age, some others don't.
We move to the bottom of the fourth inning. Muhlenberg now goes to Ryan Rosenberry. The junior takes over for Marvin Frias, who does a nice job in 2 innings of work. Sets down Wilson. So Rosenberry will finish up his warm-up. The big hit there in the top of the fourth, John Martin. A single to right, bringing home Cole Moody and Liam Vargas. And they take the 2-1 lead as we move to the bottom of the fourth. Due up for Wilson. It'll be the 7, 8, 9 hitters. The catcher, Gabe Spohn, the second baseman, Ryan Marmalejos, and the left fielder, Nate Bodner. All right, we are back. So as I take a look, it looks like Ryan Rosenberry, of course, is on the mound. The Mules may have some defensive changes. We'll catch those for you while we can. First off, Rosenberry's first pitch, and he hits him. So Gabe Spohn hit by a pitch. It's the third Bulldog to take a base via hit by a pitch this evening. Here comes the second baseman, Ryan Marmolejos. He's sacrificed his first time up.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 12, Ryan Marmolejos.
Cooper Burr will play up at third. Rosenberry has the sign. Glance over at one, the pitch. This is down low, ball one. Marmolejos turns to bunt, brings it back. Rosenberry at the belt. And the pitch. This one bunted to the right side. Being able to get out of the way of the tag, but we're going to see if he was within the baseline. They're going to say he's safe. Coach Kopetsky is going to come out and argue this one, questioning whether or not he was in the baseline. Home plate umpire says indeed he was. It was a great bunt. So the bunt single works. Marmolejos on one. Alex France, the courtesy runner, moves up to two. And in will step the 9-hitter, Nate Bodner. He walked his first time up. He'll tire and step out. Give Marmolejos credit right there. It was a perfect bunt. He's able to avoid the tag of Cole Moody. Bodner will turn to bunt. He'll glance back at two. This one, a soft bunt. Castillo say go to one, and that's exactly what Rosenberry does. So 1-3 for the first out. It'll take France to 3 and Marmolejos to 2. They'll go to the top of the order. It'll be the shortstop, Jack Gable. He was hit by a pitch in the first. Flew out to left his last time up. Rosenberry getting the sign from Castillo. He has it. He'll glance at two. Here's the pitch. Curveball in there for a strike. Nothing and 1 your count. Rosenberry will shake off Castillo. He's got the sign. Here's the pitch. Off speed inside. It's 1-1. We're in the bottom of the fourth. The Mules have a 2-1 lead after putting 2 on the board in the top of the fourth, but the Bulldogs are threatening. Second and third with 1 out. Here's the pitch. This is high and tight. Ball 2. Rosenberry will ask for another baseball. So he'll saunter back to the mound. He'll stare in for the sign. He's got it. He's at the belt. The pitch. This one fouled softly on the infield. Cole Moody will grab it. A big out for Muhlenberg, as there are now 2 outs in the Bulldog fourth. Up will bring the right fielder, Aiden Inkledon. He sacrificed in the first. popped out in foul territory to Cole Moody at first, his last time up. Here's the pitch. Off speed, it's outside, ball one. Rosenberry looks in at Castillo, has the sign, and the pitch. This will get by Castillo. It's going to allow the run to score. So call it a pass ball on Castillo. It looked like he had the opportunity to get it. So the pass ball allowing France to score with the tying run. Take Marmolejos over to 3. And it's a 2-0 count. Rosenberry will look in for the sign. The pitch. In there for a strike. 2-1 your count. A good curveball there from Rosenberry. He's at the belt. In there for a strike. 2-2 your count. The Bulldogs have 1 run across. They've tied this game at 2. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Rosenberry has the sign and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Castillo can't handle it, but he's got the force out at 1. He'll take care of it. And that'll take care of Wilson here in the 4th. They plate 1. We're tied at 2. We'll be back with 5th inning action right after this. It's the Mule Sports Network. We are back at West Lawn. 2-2 your score. We move to the top of the 5th inning. Ben Culp back on the mound for his 5th inning of work. Pitches by inning 14, 18, 18, and 25 for 75 as we start the inning. For the Mules, it'll bring up the top of the order. It'll be the 3rd baseman, Cooper Berg, grounded out to short his first time up, singled to right his last time up. Here's the pitch. There's a grounder to shortstop. Can't make the play is Jack Gable, and Cooper Burr is going to be on with an error. He's 6. And the Mules have a leadoff base runner. That's the second error by the Bulldogs this evening.
Now batting for the Muhls, number 6.
It'll bring up the center fielder slash pitcher, probably back to center, Marvin Frias. Actually, he may be in left now as they moved everybody around. We'll try to keep track of that for you. But Frias 0 for 2, grounded out to second his first time up, flew out to left. Here's a punch to the left side. It's going to go foul. Bodner can't reach it, and it's 0-1. This game living up to the hype. Tied at 2, and we're in the 5th. Frias now in the box. They'll throw over to 1, but Burr's back. Culp will take a glance over at Burr. And here's the pitch. Frias turns to bunt. It's well out of the strike zone, but he fouls it off. 0-2. Frias knew it too, that it was well out of the strike zone. He'll look to redeem himself. Colts at the belt. They'll check Burr, and he's back. Culp with a pretty good move over to first. He's at the belt. And the pitch. This is a grounder to third. Langel has it, will get it to 2, back over to 1, but he's safe. So they try to turn the double play. The out on Burr will be 5-4 for the first out of the inning. Marvin Frias on with the fielder's choice, able to beat out the throw to 1. So 1 out in the Mule 5th. Frias will be on first. It'll bring up Gavin Moody. He singled to left his first time up, was hit by a pitch. His last at-bat. Oh, we're going to have a discussion. So Coach Underwood questioning probably the last play, thinking, I'm going to guess that Cooper Burr may have interfered with the throw going back. So the discussion will happen. I'm hearing something about thinking the base runner went out of the baseline, but it doesn't appear that they're going to be changing anything. So Marvin Frias is on 1. In will step Gavin Moody. Culp will take a look at Spohn. He'll run through the signs. Gavin Moody tires of waiting and backs out. Culp will glance over at 1. Here's the pitch. Well outside, 1-0. You certainly know Marvin Frias is going to be on Ben Culp's mind right now. He'll glance over there. The pitch. Swing and a miss. A quick snap back to one. Frias is in. 1-1 your count. Culp looks in for the sign. He'll glance over at one. He's at the belt. And the pitch. Curveball in there for a strike. 1-2. A quick glance at one, and they'll throw that way, and Frias is back. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Mules. 2 runs, 1 hit, 2 errors for the Bulldogs. Here's Culp's pitch. This is going to be a grounder to short. Gable has it. He's going to have to hurry. He's going to throw it high. It's over the head. On his horse is Frias. He's coming home. The throw is high. He'll score. It's going to go out of play then on the throw back. And Gavin Moody will get to third. So E6 on the throw. He airmailed it. Frias running hard all the way comes home. And the throw home then is high, and it allows Gavin Moody to get all the way to third. So the Mules take the 3-2 lead here in the top of the 5th. Gavin Moody 90 feet away with only 1 out. In will step Cole Moody. He walked his last time up. Here's Culp's pitch. Swing and a miss on a curveball, strike 1. Marvin Frias with great base running right there. Here's the pitch. This one fouled at the plate. Quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 to Cole Moody. Here's the pitch. Fastball up high, swing and a miss. He struck him out. It's the second out of the inning. The 6th strikeout of the night for Culp.
Now batting for the Muhls, number 20, Liam.
It'll bring up the shortstop, Liam Vargas. Got on base, an error by the right fielder on that pop fly. Culp will step off and ask Spohn to go through the signs again. So 2 outs here in the Mule 5th. Here's off speed in there for a strike. Culp will take a look. Glance over at Cole Moody at 3. Here's the pitch. Well outside. A good job by Spohn to stop that one. 1-1 your count. Vargas will step in. Culp a long time to get that sign. Here's the pitch. Outside corner, 1-2. Here's the pitch. Fastball, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Strikeout number 7 for Culp on the night, but not before the Mules score 1. They take a 3-2 lead. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's the Mule Sports Network. We are back at Owls Field. Ryan Rosenberry back on the mound for his 2nd inning of work. So Rosenberry finishes up his warm-up pitches. For Wilson, it's going to be the 3-4-5 hitters. The third baseman, Patrick Lengel, will start it off. He walked in the first, popped out to short his last time up. Rosenberry will look into Castillo for the sign. Oh, we have a new catcher. Is that what you were telling me? Okay. So the new catcher, number 9 for Muhlenberg, Ivan Flores. First pitch to Lengel, a strike. And here's the second. This one fouled off to the left, and Lengel quickly in the hole, 0-2. Rosenberry will look into Flores now for this sign. And here's the pitch. Inside corner, strike 3 call. So Lengel goes down looking. It's Rosenberry's 2nd strikeout. Give Flores some credit there. And there's 1 out here in the Bulldog 5th. In will step the pitcher, Ben Culp. He's walked twice tonight. First pitch. It's a curveball. And it's ball 1. This one down low gets by Flores as well. It's 2-0. He'll go out and check with Rosenberry and make sure they're on the same page. So Rosenberry in the stretch. This is in there for a strike. 2-1 your count. Producer Chris distracting me for a moment. We thought weather could potentially be an issue, but that hasn't happened. Here's a pop fly to the right side, going back on it. And it's a fair ball just inside the line. So give Ben Culp the double. It was flirting with the foul line. Carter Burr was giving chase, but it falls in there. And the Bulldogs have a one-out base runner. It'll bring up the center fielder, Tim Lingle. Struck out in the first. He was hit by a pitch in the third. Only the second hit for Wilson in this game. Alex France will run. Actually, I think it's Landon Kostelek. Rosenberry will wait for Lingle to step back in. He'll glance back at 2. Here's the pitch. This one fouled off to the left side. 0-1 your count. We're in the bottom of the 5th. The Mules with a 3-2 lead, 1 out. The Bulldogs, a 1-out base runner on second. Rosenberry will look back there. Here's the pitch. This will be fouled at the plate. Lingle in the hole, 0-2. Rosenberry will look into Flores, get the sign. Vargas trying to deke Kostelek at 2, and Rosenberry will step off. He'll shake off Flores. And got the sign. And the pitch. Fastball fouled out of play to the left side. We'll do 0-2 again. Good job by Lingle staying alive. Lingle in the box. Rosenberry looks for the sign. He's got it. He's at the belt. And he'll step off. Trying to get on the same page as Flores. He'll take a glance back at 2. And the pitch. This one is a shot to right center. It's going to go over the head of the center fielder. Gavin Moody coming around to score will be Kostelek. Going to third, sliding in with a triple is Tim Lingle. So Lingle has the triple, the RBI to bring in Kostelek. And we are tied at 3. So Lingle drives that one to deep right center. Legs it into the triple, and we're tied up at 3. Coach Kopetsky will come out with a mound visit. The umpire will break up the discussion. So in will step the 6 hitter, the designated hitter, Matt Malice. Grounded out to second his first time up. Hit into a fielder's choice. This one's going to be thrown right by. It's a wild pitch, and it will allow Lengel to come in and score. So the wild pitch from Rosenberry allows the second run to come in, and the Bulldogs take a 4-3 lead. Want to know the count to the designated hitter, Malice. Rosenberry's pitch. Up high, ball. 2-0 the count. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. 2-1 your count. Malice tires of waiting. Will step out. Here's the pitch. This one will bounce up there. 3-1 your count. So Rosenberry will step off, compose himself. He'll get the sign from Flores on the pitch. This is inside, it's ball 4. So 2 runs across, 1 out in the inning. And Malice on first with a walk. Gabe Spone, the catcher, comes up. He walked in the second, was hit by a pitch, and scored in the 4th. First pitch, it's going to be a grounder at second. Able to scoop it up and make the play is Aiden Bonte. Tried to get the double play, but he's able to collect it, make the play at first. So 4-3 on the out. Malice will head to 2. It'll bring up the second baseman, Ryan Marmolejos, sacrificed in the second. A bunt single in the 4th. First pitch is a ball. Rosenberry looks at 2. Here's the pitch. This one fouled off to the right side. It'll even the count at 1. Rosenberry will get the sign from Flores. We'll take a look back at 2. And the pitch. Well inside. 2-1. Rosenberry at the belt. Swing and a miss. Two and two the count. Marmolejo's thought he may have been K'd, but that's not the case. It's 2-2. Rosenberry has the sign. He'll look back at 2. The pitch. This will be a soft grounder to the first baseman, Moody. He waits for it. Will take it unassisted, and that will take care of the Bulldogs here in the 5th, but not before they play 2. They take a 4-3 lead. We go to the 6th. It's the Muhls Sports Network. We are back at West Lawn. Ben Culp back on the mound for his 6th inning of work. He's currently at 91 pitches. He'll face the 6, 7, 8 hitters for Muhlenberg. It'll be the left fielder Mike Canfield, the designated hitter John Martin, and the second baseman, Aiden Bonte.
Now batting for the Muhls, number 10, Mike
Canfield, 0 for 2. He sacrificed his last time up. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike, 0-1. Culp's offering. Up high, evens the count at 1. Ball. Taking a look at our weather forecast. Now they're saying 10 o'clock rain. So we should be able to hopefully get this game in. Here's the pitch. It's up high, 2-1. Actually, the game would be considered official as of right now. We've played 5 full. Here's the pitch. A punch to the right side. It's a fair ball. On his way into 2. Here's the throw. It's cut off. Canfield in there for a double. One of those, the punch shot to right field, trying to determine whether or not it was going to be fair or not. It is, and Canfield has a leadoff double. So John Martin will step in. He had a 2 RBI single his last time up. He'll look to do the same here, or similar with the RBI. So Canfield, a great job going with the pitch. Ends up on 2. He's the tying run. Culp will take a look back there. Here's the pitch. It's a fastball in there for a strike, 0-1. Culp has the sign. He'll step off, ask Spohn to go through it again. He'll shake him off. Martin will tire of waiting and ask for time. Culp now nods in agreement. Martin turns to bunt. It's a curveball in there for a strike. Nothing into the count. It was a good curveball. Martin jumped out of the way. It bent in there nicely. A long look into Spohn. Shakes him off twice. Now he agrees. Here's the pitch. It's off speed. So here it is. So Spohn ultimately, Martin checks, or I should say swings at strike 3. And instead of Spohn going to 1, he tries to get Canfield at 2. The throw is off. Canfield gets back, and Martin's on 1. So it'll be a strikeout, but Martin now on 1.
Now batting for the Muhls, number 8, Aiden Bonte.
Spohn had the easy out at 1, but thought Canfield had danced too far off, tried to get him. And the Muhls are the benefactors as they have runners at first and second with nobody out. In will step Aiden Bonte. First pitch down low is a ball. Bonte looking to make contact, struck out twice tonight. Culp takes a look into Spohn. Has the sign, he's at the belt. He'll glance back at Canfield. And the pitch. A fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. We are in the top of the 6th, 4-3 Bulldogs. The Muhls threatening first and second, nobody out. Here's the pitch. Tries to bunt, but it's virtually over his head. And it's 2-1. Culp has just gone over the 100 pitch mark. Here's a bunt. It's going to get down in front of Culp. He's going to go to 3. Safe! Canfield beats it out. Culp tries to get the lead runner. And the Muhls have him loaded. The speed from Canfield and a great jump at 2. And he's able to get in to third before the tag. And here comes a mound visit for Wilson. And it looks like they're going to change pitchers. So Culp's day is done. After 5 full, we'll see how they'll move around, I'm sure, some players defensively. So into pitch will be number 34, Ben Schaub. And he's got a task in front of him to try to keep the Mules off the board with the bases loaded and none out.
Now pitching for the Bulldogs, number 34, Ben Shaw.
In 3 appearances, the sophomore with a 1.50 ERA in 4 2/3 innings of work. He's struck out 5, walked 8. So he will come on in a challenging situation. And the Mules will bring up their 9-hitter, Carter Burr. Carter 0 for 2, struck out in the 3rd, grounded out back to the pitcher in the 4th. The Mules have a courtesy runner now heading out to 2. So running for John Martin is going to be Michael Batista.
Running for the Mules, number 4, Michael Batista.
So Ryan Rosenberry will step in,
Batting for the Mules, number 12, Ryan Rosen.
and not Carter Burr. First pitch is a curveball in there from Schaub. 0-1 your count. Schaub has the sign, the pitch. This one inside. 1-1. An unusual stat line for the Mules: 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. For the Bulldogs, 4 runs on 3 hits and 4 errors. Schaub tires, steps off. They'll get on the same page as Spohn. Bonte on 1, Batista 2, Canfield on 3, and this is a foul ball to the left side. 1-2 your count. So Schaub will toe the rubber. Rosenberry in the box. The infield is up. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on a curveball for the first out of the inning. We'll go to the top of the order. It'll be the 3rd baseman, Cooper Burr. Cooper 1 for 2. Got on base via error his last time up. Schaub looks in, gets the sign. He's at the belt. Off speed in there for a strike. 0-1 your count. So Cooper Burr making Batista aware that the center fielder was coming in. Trying for the pickoff. Here's the pitch. This is a shot to right. Going back on it is Incledon. He can make the catch. It's going to go to the wall. 1 run is in. Here comes the second. Sliding in safely is Batista, but there's an issue now between 2 and 3, and Cooper Burr is able to get back to 2. Cooper Burr was 2/3 of the way to third base, not realizing that Aiden Bonte was still there and was able to get back to 2 without a throw. So give Cooper Burr the double. He brings in 2. And the Mules are back on top 5-4.
Now batting for the Mules, number 6, Marvin.
So Marvin Frias will step in. So Canfield and Batista score on the double by Cooper Burr. The Mules are up 5-4. And in steps Marvin Frias, 0 for 3 on the night. Here's Schaub. This one fouled straight back, 0-1. I think the word for the Mules this evening, persistent. Nothing and 1 the count to Frias. Here's the pitch. This is a shot to right field. Incledon a few steps back. Tagging, coming home is Bonte. The throw is way up the line. He'll score. And Cooper Burr will take third. So give Marvin Frias the RBI on the fly out to right field. Bonte will score. And Cooper Burr moves to third. So the Mules have plated 3 here in the top of the 6th. They have a 6-4 lead. Stepping into bat is going to be Gavin Moody. Got on base by error last time up. This one will get away from the catcher, but not far enough for Cooper Burr to advance. Ball 1. Another word to describe the Mules tonight, resilient. Some key hits and clutch times. Here's a curveball off the corner, 2-0. Schaub will take a look over at 3, the pitch. This is out, looked like it was outside, but it's called a strike. 2-1. Here's Schaub's pitch. This one fouled off to the right side. 2-2 your count. Schaub shakes off Spohn. He's got the sign. Here's the pitch. Fastball up high. It'll take the count full. Here's Schaub's pitch. Swing and a miss on a curveball. That'll take care of the Mules here in the 6th, but not before they put 3 across. They take a 6-4 lead. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mule Sports Network.
You know, a lot of people say, When you're going somewhere, you don't want to look back. But I beg to differ. For her to see her father celebrate his graduation, it's the best feeling in the world. I can't lie and say it was easy. But sometimes you just have to stop everything and take it in. I looked at everything in a different light. And I realized it started with me going back and getting my high school diploma.
I'm screwed. We are back for the Bulldogs' sixth. The Mules plating 3 in the top half of the inning, the big hit. Cooper Burr with a 2 RBI single to right. Marvin Frias with an RBI sacrifice fly. And Ryan Rosenberry back on for his 3rd inning of work. And ball 1. It'll be the 9-1-2 hitters for Wilson. Nate Bodner steps in. Oh for 1 with a walk. Here's a strike. Rosenberry takes a look at Flores. And the pitch. In there for a called strike. 1-2 your count. Bodner tires of waiting, gets time. Rosenberry has the sign from Flores. He's at the belt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The first out for the Bulldogs here in the 6th inning. Rosenberry's 3rd strikeout. It'll bring up the top of the order for the Bulldogs. It'll be the shortstop, Jack Gable. 0 for 2 on the night. He was hit by a pitch in the 1st. Came around to score Wilson's 1st run. First pitch was low, it's ball 1. Inside as well, 2-0. This will be the outside corner, strike 1. Here's Rosenberry's pitch. This will be on the outside corner, evens the count at 2. He'll get the sign from Flores. Here's the pitch, and before that happens, Gable tires, steps out. Rosenberry with the sign. Here comes the pitch. outside. It'll bounce. Take the count full. Full count to Gable. Here's Rosenberry's pitch. Fastball swing and a miss. Struck him out. Second straight strikeout by Rosenberry. Strikeout number 4. 2 out in the Bulldogs 6. It'll bring up the right fielder, Aiden Inkledon. 0 for 3, struck out his last time up. This in there by Rosenberry. He's finding his stride nicely. He'll get the sign from Flores. Toe the rubber. And the pitch. This is on the outside corner. Nothing in 2 your count. Curveball in there for a called strike 3. Rosenberry fired up on the mound. He strikes out the side in the 6th. And we go to the 7th. The Mules with the 6-4 lead. We'll be back. It's the Mules Sports Network. We are back at West Lawn. 4-5-6 coming up for the Mules. Cole Moody will get things started. He's 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. First pitch outside for a ball. Ben Shaw back on the mound for his 2nd inning of work. Here's the pitch. This one foul over the right side. It'll even the count at 1. We're in the top of the 7th. The Mules with the 6-4 lead after plating 3 in the top of the 6th. Here's a punch shot to the second baseman for the first out of the inning. It'll bring up the shortstop, Liam Vargas.
Now batting for the Mules, number 20, Liam Vargas.
Vargas 0 for 2, struck out his last time up. Walked in the 2nd. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. 0-1. Schaub at the belt. Here's the pitch. Another nice off speed in there for a called strike. 0-2. Schaub has the sign from Spohn. Here's the pitch. Tried to paint the outside corner. Ball 1. Vargas steps in. Schaub has the sign, the pitch. Here's a curveball in there for a strike and a strikeout. So Vargas goes down looking for the second out in the Mules' 7th. Up will bring Mike Canfield.
Number 10, Mike Canfield.
Doubled and scored his last time up. Doubled to right center. Here's the pitch. Off speed in there for a strike. The curveball working nicely for Schaub. He calls Spohn out so they can get on the same page while Canfield takes care of his shoe. So Schaub has the sign. Canfield awaits. It's a curveball off the outside. And it's 1-1. Here's Schaub's pitch. It's a fastball down low. 2-1 to Canfield. Here's Schaub's pitch. Up high. 3-1 your count. Here's Schaub's pitch. In there. 3-2 your count. Here's Schaub's pitch. Well outside, ball 4. So Canfield draws a 2-out walk. It's going to bring up the designated hitter, John Martin. John with the big 2 RBI single in the 4th. He's 1 for 3 on the night. Schaub looks in for the sign. He's at the belt. It's going to get away from Spohn, enough for Canfield to scamper down to 2. So call it a pass ball. And Canfield now in scoring position. Here's an inside pitch, 2-0. Schaub will take a look at 2. Here's the pitch. Fastball down low, and it's 3-0. Schaub got the first 2 outs relatively quickly and walked Canfield and now has a 3-0 count on John Martin. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he'll fake the throw back to get Canfield to 2. Schaub has the sign. He'll look back at Canfield and the pitch. It's a fastball up high. It's ball 4. So back-to-back walks. Muhls have runners on 1 and 2. It'll bring up the 8-hitter, second baseman Aiden Bonte.
Now batting for the Muhls, number 8, Aiden Bonte.
He got on base, scored his last time up. Schaub will step off. He'll get the sign from Spohn, and here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Schaub will look in for the sign. He's got it. He'll look back at 2 and the pitch. It's a grounder right back to him. It pops up, but he'll grab it, corral it, 1-3. And that will take care of the Muhls here in the 7th. We've played 6.5. 1/2 inning to go. We'll see if the Muhls can hold on. It's the Muhls Sports Network. We are back. Ryan Rosenberry will take the mound for his 4th inning of work. 48 pitches through 3 innings. In his first inning, he threw 13, then 22 and 13. He struck out the side in the 6th. As part of those 13 pitches. So he'll see if he can shut down Wilson here in the 7th. They'll bring up their 3, 4, 5 hitters. Start off with the third baseman, Patrick Langel. 0 for 2 with a walk. He struck out looking his last time up. So the Muhls 3 outs away from registering their 9th league win of the year. Ryan Rosenberry will toe the rubber. Langel is in the box, and here we go. Rosenberry getting on the same page as Flores. He's got the sign. Here's the pitch. It's a fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1. Rosenberry shaking off Flores. Langel tires of waiting and asks for time. Rosenberry looks in. He gets the sign. He's at the belt. The pitch. On the inside corner, strike 2. Nothing and 2 the count to Patrick Langel. Here's Rosenberry's pitch. It's a fastball. It's a slow roller to second base. So Aiden Bonte couldn't come up with it cleanly. The throw over to one, it looked like Lengel could have beaten it. He's called out. Underwood's going to come out and challenge the call with the home plate umpire. But that's going to be the call. 4-3 on the out.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 3, Ben Cole.
I'll tell you what, objectively, Bonte didn't get it cleanly, and it looked like Lengel could have beaten that one out. But one out for the Mules. And here's a strike to the pitcher, actually playing first base now, Ben Culp. Rosenberry's pitch. This is a shot. What a play by the shortstop, Liam Vargas. A one-hop liner. He makes the play on, gets it over to Cole Moody. And that's 6-3 for the out. Give credit to Liam Vargas on that one. That was a rocket. And he backhanded it over to first. And the Mules are one out away from closing out the Bulldogs. Rosenberry toes the rubber. Here's the pitch. It's up high, ball one. Stepping in is going to be the center fielder, Tim Lengel. He tripled an RBI and a run scored his last time up. Here's the pitch. Grounded to Cole Moody. He's going to scoop it up, beat him to the bag, and that'll take care of the Bulldogs. The Mules with the impressive 6-4 victory tonight in West Lawn. We will be back with post-game comments after these messages. You're watching not only tonight but all season long. The Mule Sports Network, brought to you by JG Media.
On behalf of Muhlenberg High School, Wilson High School, and West Lawn State.
We are back at West Lawn, Owls Field, where the Muhlenberg Mules have bested the Wilson Bulldogs 6-4, and in doing so have tied Wilson as top dog in Berks 1 at 9-3. Let's talk about how tonight's game unfolded. Now we'll talk about it, how it unfolded. So Wilson would get on the board in the first inning. Jack Gable would get hit by a pitch. He would actually score without a hit. Pass ball ultimately coming home on a wild pitch. So Wilson, after one full inning, is up 1-0. It would stay that way until the top of the fourth, where Muhlenberg would play two. John Martin coming in huge. Cole Moody, Liam Vargas scoring on a 2-run single. And the Mules at that point go up 2-1. Wilson would come right back in the bottom of the fourth. Gabe Spohn would get hit by a pitch. Alex France would run for him. He would ultimately come around to score. And after 4 full, we were tied at 2. Muhlenberg would put one more on the board in the 5th, aided by an error, one of 4 Wilson errors on the evening. Marvin Frias ultimately coming around to score on an errant throw from shortstop to first. And the Mules go back on top 3-2, but not to be outdone. Wilson in the bottom of the 5th scores 2 of their own. Ben Culp with a double. Tim Lengel with a triple. They would both score. And after 5 full, the Bulldogs are back on top 4-3. However, Muhlenberg, not to be outdone, comes up with 3 big runs in the 6th, highlighted by Cooper Bird's 2 RBI double. Marvin Frias would get an RBI sacrifice fly. And the Mules take the 6-4 lead. They would hold off the Bulldogs the rest of the way, and they would come home with the victory. So for the victorious Muhlenberg Mules, 6 runs on 5 hits, no errors. For the Bulldogs, 4 runs on 3 hits and 4 costly errors. So a different look on the mound for the Mules tonight. Gavin Moody would start off pitching an inning. Marvin Frias would then pitch 2. And Ryan Rosenberry would come on pitching 4 innings, ultimately able to keep Wilson at bay until their offense found their pace. And Muhlenberg comes out on top with the 6-4 victory. It was I'll say a hard-fought victory. But persistent, resilient, that's exactly what Muhlenberg did tonight. They didn't get down when they got behind, and they got the big hits when they needed them. So the Berks Baseball Classic is in the books. Muhlenberg comes out with the 6-4 victory. And we shall see, but that very well may have been our last varsity baseball broadcast. Only a couple more games until the season ends. So, of course, we have had a blast bringing you Muhlenberg Mules varsity baseball all season long. And I'll remind you, like no other outlet in Berks, whatever you want to look at, no one covers Berks County High School baseball as the networks on Jerry Gelliff Media. May they be the Mill Sports Network, Exeter Sports Network, and, of course, through those outlets, bringing you various teams throughout Berks, being able to showcase not only the talent from Muhlenberg and Exeter, but also Berks County. We're certainly privileged to do that. A special thanks to everyone here at Owls Field for their hospitality and allowing us, of course, to bring the game to you as we have. So as much as I say varsity baseball season coverage may be over on the Mule Sports Network, stay tuned, however, as varsity softball is yet to come. So pay attention to social media networks. We will make sure that information gets out to you. But that will do it for us from West Lawn. Muhlenberg, an exciting 6-4 victory over the Bulldogs. again, we thank you for watching all season long. So appreciative of you, so appreciative of our sponsors. Tim Moyer, the athletic director back at Muhlenberg, certainly appreciate all of his efforts and his support. Certainly, Chris, my producer all season long, appreciate everything you do. Jerry Gelliff, appreciate you, buddy, as far as bringing all this together. And it's been a pleasure bringing you 6 seasons of high school athletics here on the Jerry Gelliff stable of networks. And we're, again, very privileged, very honored, and thankful for each and every one of you that join us and watch us on a continual basis. So, again, that'll take care of it from West Lawn. Muhlenberg 6, Wilson 4. They are tied atop Berks 1, 9-3. Again, appreciate you guys watching all season long. For producer Chris, I'm Darren Ziner. It has been a pleasure. Have a great evening. God bless.
Thank you for joining us for Muhlenberg Varsity Baseball and Softball on the Muhls Sports Network. Brought to you by Birdie's Inn at 5 Points in Exeter, Scott's Car Wash at 5700 Perkiomen Ave in Exeter, and Spenny's Steaks and Shakes on Route 61 in Muhlenberg. Join us all season long for Muhlenberg action on the Muhls Sports Network. This has been a presentation of Jerry Gelliff Media. Good night.